Hydrological cycle by Kelvin. Water is extremely precious. Without water, plants would not be able to grow. Animals would die of thirst and the human race will become extinct. 70% of the Earth's water is covered by water. Most of it, though, is salty, undrinkable seawater. So how does it change into clean, drinkable water? Well, the sun heats up the water and turns it into vapor. We call this change evaporation. The water vapor rises into the atmosphere. It eventually condenses and creates a cloud. The clouds are transported by wind to other places which have different climates. In time, the cloud becomes heavier and gradually sinks down. This can happen all over the world, even at sea and in deserts. The water can fall as rain, snow, ice, and hail. This precipitation isn't salty because the salt stays in the ocean. It doesn't evaporate. Most of us can turn a tap on in our houses and water comes out. We do not have to collect our water from the river. The water has been sent to our homes through pipes. When water arrives in our homes, it is used for many different ways, for many different reasons. The most vital use of water is for drinking. Our bodies are made of mostly water, and a balance must be maintained. The same is true for animals and plants. Water is also used to keep our bodies, houses, clothes, and dishes clean. This is important because bacteria and germs could grow and make us unwell. The majority of the food we eat is made by using water, either in its production or when it's being cooked. When we cook with water, for example, cooking rice and pasta, we use the water not only to make them warm, but also to rehydrate it. Finally, water is used to flush the toilet. It is an effective way of removing human waste while reducing the odor. Industry needs and uses a colossal amount of water each day in order to make products for us. Water is consumed in a vast amount when making such common everyday items such as the production of clothes, paper, paints, pottery, plastic, and glass. However, water can also be used to generate electricity by damming up water supply and forcing it through a turbine. This is a cheap and less polluting way of making energy. Unfortunately, by trapping the water, some people and many habitats are affected above and below the dam. Every day, an amount of water is polluted. The amount is not a lot, but if you litter too much, think what might happen. Polluting water is not extremely horrible, but if we do, we can't get clean water. People pollute water by throwing trash into the river, throwing human waste, and throwing detergents from washing machines and sinks. Industries pollute water by dropping pesticides, fertilizers, chemicals, oil, and dyes into the water. All the time we can protect water, but how? We can water plants with water that we don't use and stop throwing trash into the water. In the future, if we keep polluting, we might not have fresh water to drink. If we don't have fresh water to drink, we can't live on Earth. We can reduce the amount of water we use by using water only when we need to use it. When we don't use it, we shouldn't leave the tap on or the showering tap on, and don't flush the toilet when you don't need to flush it. We can also reduce water by taking away some swimming pools, because some swimming pools it is too far away from people's homes. Thank you for watching.